Hi everybody, and welcome to this channel, Freya's Crone. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome, and welcome back to my returning subscribers from my other channel. I'm grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that you've been giving me on this YouTube journey. So to connect with these general messages, hit that thumbs up. Leave me a comment in the comment section below and let me know how this general reading resonates with you. If you are not yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button and a little notification bell. And as always, if you know somebody who these messages will resonate with, go right ahead and share them. All right. The slider is hot, so I was trying to put it someplace where it wouldn't be touching anything. So let's go ahead and clear out this space. By the way, this reading is for the star sign of Cancer. This is a love reading, a general love reading, so only take what resonates with you. Cancers, we have Valentine's Day coming up, and I usually don't do love readings, but I felt called to do love readings for the collective. Alrighty, Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. You are the love bugs of the zodiac signs. When you love hard. And your only downfall, Cancer, is that you give people too many chances. You trust. But the good thing is, Cancer, is when you are done, you are done. Like, that's it. There's no going back, right? You will give people chances until they keep repeating that same heart or affecting that same wound, and then you're saying, okay, that's it, I'm done. There is going to be no more chances. And you usually 99.9% of the time, Cancers, you stick to it. In this, we have a letter. This is an M. In this little tin here, I'm clearing out. There is letters, there is numbers, there is characteristics, there is star signs. There's just a little bit of everything in this tin. So what I'm doing is I'm clearing out the energy from the previous reading. Okay. Alrighty, Cancers. I feel like this is pretty clean. So I'll put them down there. We'll get to them in a minute. So let's go ahead and get started. For the Cancer Collective, please and thank you, Holy Spirit. I just seen 333, so that could be significant. You could be seeing it as well. Cancers. All right, so I apologize for the Cancer Collective who watched the reading that I put out that had no voice. So I just looked down at my notes, and in my notes I put 2 sparrows. So 2 sparrows in a hurricane could be significant here. And that's the only note that I took out of them 6 videos that I recorded with no voice. So that could be significant to you, Cancer. But 2 sparrows in a hurricane is a channeled song that I got. So hold on one second. I'll be right back. Okay, this song is from 1992. The singer is Tanya Tucker. It is a country song. She's 15 and he's barely driving a car. She's got his ring and he's got the keys to her heart. It's just a matter of time. They'll spread their wings and fly like 2 sparrows in a hurricane, trying to find their way with a head full of dreams and faith that can move anything. They've heard it's all uphill, but all they know is how they feel. The world says they'll never make it, but love says they will. There's a baby crying and one more on the way. There's a wolf at the door with a big stack of bills they can't pay. The clouds are dark and the wind is high, but they can see the other side, like two sparrows in a hurricane. She's 83 and he's barely driving a car, so 83 could be significant, such as 1983, maybe 1883. This could be a past life connection. He's got the ring, she's got the keys to his heart. It's just a matter of time. They'll spread their wings and fly. All right. So that is the channeled song that I got in the last reading. So that could be significant to you, Cancer. I got another channeled song. I think it was in a Leo reading too, but yeah. Oh, okay. All right, Cancer. Let's pull your oracle card, Cancer. Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. Time machine. All right, so it's a number 3. Didn't I say something about 83? And then we have great and full on the bottom of the deck, which is earth chakra, a root chakra. So feeling secure within thyself is very, very important. Learning to love yourself, learning to respect yourself, knowing that you don't need anybody else to help you feel secure. Searching for that happiness outside of yourself is a cycle that you've completed. You've become emotionally stable, physically stable with the energy of 4. All right. So time machine. So the time machine card talks, it's a root chakra card too. It talks about timing, right? It talks about the perfect time. It talks about divine time. It talks about past, present, and future energies. All right. So let's go ahead and read the time card. It's like, you're in a time machine, a time capsule. Remember, that song was from 1992. And then I said about 83. First, I said 1883. Remember, I said that could have been a past life. So that about time, something about timing, something about time frame. Money, family, inherited traits, survival, primitive instincts, security, stability, and the material world. Cancer. Inherited patterns, conditioning, lessons already learned, cellular memory, honoring the past without being trapped there. We rely on stories we inherit from our ancestors, our families, our culture, and the world around us to construct a map of our reality. As we develop new stories in life, we build on those old foundations, repair them when we can, or tear them down to begin again. The best and most powerful traits and experiences of our ancestors are yours to integrate into your life so you don't have to revisit their hardships or rectify their mistakes. So the fact that I said 1883 and now we're talking about ancestors. So Cancers, what you may be doing is breaking a generational curse from your ancestors when it comes to relationships. Because that Two Sparrows in a Hurricane did talk about kids, right? Birthing kids. Something about 2 kids and 1 more on the way, right? I don't know, my ear's itchy. You have a magical map with which to navigate your current circumstances. Look to the past for the answers now. Ask yourself, in this situation, what can I learn from those who came before me? What traits can I emulate in order to move through this challenge with wisdom? How can I build on what I already know and integrate this understanding? What might I do differently when it comes to relationship? Cancer, you are breaking a generational curse in relationships. What you are doing is breaking a generational curse of lust that has been passed down to you to break from your ancestors. Sometimes you walk blindly into traps set in the past. Perhaps you couldn't see that you were repeating a pattern until you were well in it. The best course of action here is to rest. Practice self-compassion, right? Practice self-compassion. And open yourself up to discovering heart-to-heart conversations. Discovering how to to break these curses, to break these generational patterns from your ancestors. How can you integrate these past patterns into the now moment and recognize the patterns that you keep repeating that have blinded you? Clarity will come. Remember that if you do what you always did, you'll get what you always got. History repeats itself only if you allow it. The most important thing is that you are becoming aware. You can make a different choice regarding how you respond to your life right now. Yes, things can be awkward and uncomfortable as old hurts are revealed and new solutions are attempted. The time is ripe for change, so keep going. Every step is important. Allies will rally, but in the end, you are the one you've been searching for. One day you will remember how your beautiful new story was just around the corner. So what you are doing is like you are in a time machine, right? Your ancestors are coming through in the present moment. Your future self is coming through in the future, coming into the past, right? Coming into the now moment. And they are setting you down, Cancer. And they are showing you the choices that you have in front of you. Now, the choice is you can either make a different choice to change a repetitive pattern that has been handed down through you from your ancestors when it comes to making healthier choices from a more respected and secure and emotionally balanced place. Realizing that you already have the happiness that you need within yourself. You don't need other people to make you happy. This is a very codependent energy, right? This could be another curse that you are breaking. So that's what I feel for Cancer. The opening message is you are breaking generational curses. And that is why you are here. That's why you've been born into this life. The generational curse of codependent karmic love, trauma bonds. So not only do you have your ancestors coming in from your past, but you have your future self coming in the present moment. And showing you the choices that you have made moving forward, from today moving forward. And now they're saying, well, you made this choice. You have an opportunity right now to make a different choice. Wow, that is very powerful. Okay. And that makes sense with the sparrows as well. The sparrows sparrows are a bird of death. So you're going through a death rebirth situation. by learning to respect yourself, because Cancer, you attract like attracts like, and you are learning how you've attracted all these karmic relationships, why you've attracted them, what needed to be healed, and it was an insecurity that has been handed down to you through your family members. Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. Can we find out some more information on Cancers and love? Yep. Separation. So when it comes to love, right? See, it's like somebody may have broken your heart and took that piece of love. And this has made you angry. This talks about one night stands. This talks about codependent energy. This is root chakra. See the color red? That's that root energy. Winter. So you could have been stuck and frozen in this repetitive pattern for years, right? For 3 or 4 generations. 7 generations. 7. Breaking them curses. 7 generational curses. And one of the curses that you are breaking is the lust curse, because lust is one of the 7 sins. So what you have did, I feel, is you have separated yourself, and you remained, for some of you, remained celibate. But I feel like you had to separate yourself from these codependent energies to see that pattern. Yep, and to understand it, to see the light of the situation. Yep, playing the victim, new direction, and a fresh start. Yeah, so somebody is awakening here to a new direction. Again, it's like your future self is coming into the present moment and saying, listen, you are really not the victim here. Your hands are not tied. You have a choice to make. Right now, I am showing you the choices that you have made in the future that has broken your heart, that has made you angry, that has tied your hands into a victim mentality. So in the present moment, you have a choice to make where you can go in a new direction and have a fresh start when it comes to love with a particular person. Yep. And the key to this new beginning, this fresh start, is to conclude these old patterns, to conclude them, recognize them, see them for what they are, and make a different choice moving forward. This is so awesome. This is a beautiful reading here, Cancer. Feeling secure within yourself, not needing to people please anybody, to make them happy, not needing anybody else's love to feel secure, to feel love. This is about self-respect. This is about self-love, self-compassion, learning to love who you are in the present moment. That you are not the victim of somebody else's choices. You're only the victim of your own choices. Your hands are not tied. You need to understand that. This is a pattern. So for some of you, you may have chose to just stay separated with love all in general. Because this could be a karmic debt that you are paying through breaking this generational curse. This is like a wow reading, Cancer. Like, I'm telling you, a wow reading. It's like you are going through this time portal. And you are understanding something for what it is. 34, 34. Look. 34, 34. 7, 7, 7. That talks about them generational curses. Please and thank you, Holy Spirit, for Cancer Collective. Separation. Yep, Page of Swords. The Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups in reverse talks about not getting invited somewhere, not accepting some sort of an invitation. So you may not be accepting somebody's invite here. And you are understanding that it is for your own, it's like you have your own self-respect. So therefore, you're not accepting lower vibrational invitations. Because you know it's just going to keep you frozen and stuck again. It's going to keep you repeating that pattern time after time after time. Winter, Two of Cups. So this relationship, this soulmate, is a karmic relationship. This could be somebody. This could also be talking about past relationships. And understanding the bond that you have between you and this person was a trauma bond or a karmic bond. So there's a lot of emotions coming through, Cancer. But the Two of Cups in reverse talks about a karmic soulmate. Understanding, yep. Understanding that you had to walk away from these repetitive patterns with these karmic attractions, these karmic bonds that you have with people. Wow, this is simply beautiful. So the 2 and the 6 talks about the 8. It talks about the connection. Where you've made this choice, right? You've made this choice to cut karmic ties, to no longer allow your choices from a low vibrational or low self-respect or low self-esteem to bring you into it's like you really are breaking this curse. This is so beautiful. So somebody may want to return to you. Somebody who says, oh, I'm heartbroken that you abandoned me, you rejected me. I feel heartbroken. This is the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Strong Libra energy. Somebody who feels heartbroken because you may have rejected them. They may want to come back around. This is a karmic soulmate. And you're going to be like, nope, I don't want to work things out with you. It didn't work the first time. You're in the past for a reason, right? Yep. This is a strength card. This talks about, your power, right? But it also talks about somebody trying to put a stronghold, like pulling on your heartstrings, right? But you have already, and playing the victim. Oh, I'm the victim here. I don't understand why you rejected me. You broke my heart, but you're seeing it. Like you're seeing that repetitive pattern. And you're seeing the repetitive pattern and you've grown and learned from that lesson. And that's what you're doing. You are awakening. And you're realizing the key to breaking this curse was to raise your self-esteem, raise your standards, to have more self-respect. Because when you learn to self-respect, when you learn to respect yourself, when you have a healthy self-esteem, you teach others how to treat you. Yep. Whoever this person is coming back around wanting another chance with you, you're not going to work it out with them. Yep. Because they're very unbalanced. And you have looked through these rose-colored glasses before. Because you had a lot of unhealed wounds. Right? You've had a lot of unhealed wounds. Somebody could be definitely playing on your emotions. So be very aware of that. And they may come in and say, oh, I didn't mean to hurt you, and try to play the victim on you. So let's go ahead and pull some letters or information. This is a karmic soulmate, Cancer. Remember that. They broke your heart before. So I feel like you're not accepting their invite out. They could be coming in and saying, hey, let's go out and have coffee. Right? Yeah. You've already learned this lesson. This person could have a winter birthday. This person knows why you walked away from them, too. This is so wonderful. I am so proud of you, Cancers, because this is a hard thing for you to do. Because like I said, you're the kind of sign that keeps giving people chances. And every chance that you've given this person, they have broke you. They have played on your insecurities. They've been very upset. You've been upset, right? All right, so we have a letter B, Cancer. A new romance is coming your way. We have a letter I. We have the letter Y. We have the letter A. We have the letter ST. We have late 20s, early 30s. So this could have been the time frame that you were with this person. This person was a new romance. We have a letter G. So first, middle, or last initials. This could be somebody who has a letter B-I-Y-A-G. Bag. B-A-G. Stag. S-T-A-G. This is somebody who, was in the stag energy. Single. We have bag. This person may have the gift of gab. Like very charming. Right? Very charming. Stay, S-T-A-Y, they want to stay overnight. Yeah, this is somebody, maybe you have a new romance coming towards you that's unknown. We have the letter U coming through. We have the 0. We have a letter A. This person could be bisexual, bi, gay. We have the TH, thug. This person could be a thug. We have a letter S. Gas. Maybe you're smelling gas, or they could be gaslighting you. We have 2 days. We have the letter V. And we have the letter T. I see that. T-H-A-T. That's it. That's it. And that could be what you're saying. That's it, right? I'm done with these patterns. I'm done with being gaslit by these karmic individuals who are just, who are here to make me angry, who have the gift of gab, who are sneaky snakes. I also see ASS. I don't know why, but yeah, that's what I see here. Somebody is definitely bi, B-I and a G-A-Y. So somebody is bisexual or just straight out gay. And you could have met this person when they were in their 20s and your 20s or 30s. This could have been a new person. But they were hiding their sexuality, right? It was unknown to you. We have 20 days could be significant. Or on the 20th of February. We have the letter I coming through again. Shun and S. So S-I-T, situation. A situation. S-I-T-U-A, a situation. Yep. This is going to be maybe an unknown situation. Maybe stepping into the unknown, or a new beginning is unknown, like you're stepping into the unknown with your current situation, and you are just, with this newfound self-love, you are going to attract somebody new to you. ASS. I'm telling you, this person is bi, gay. They like it in the butt. They could be wanting to do a threesome with you, so be aware of that. You don't want to go there, especially if this person's bi, because they could have, the HIV/AIDS situation. Gut, G-U-T. So something about the guts. Trust your intuition. All right, so we're done with the letters. I feel like that's your information. Let's move on to the romance angels. What advice do you have for the viewer? True love, yeah. This is a romance of a lifetime. So I feel like you're letting go of the past and the past situations because you've learned that lesson and you've closed out that cycle. So you do have somebody who wants to come in and test you to see if you have learned it. And then I feel like you are, in the next 20 days, on the 20th of February, you are going to step into the unknown territory with a healthier self-esteem, a healthier self-respect. And you're going to discover somebody, like some sort of conversation could happen where you are unknown as to whether or not this is a romance. So I feel like you're going to take slow, right? Because why? Because you're understanding why no other relationship ever worked. Yeah. Ask for and accept support from others. Unrequited love. So yeah, you don't have no love for this person. This is a past person that was a friend that wants to come in and reconcile with you. Wow, Cancer. Oh, I'm telling you. B-U-T-A-S-S. I'm telling you, this person's... Wow. And it's like this is somebody from way back in your 20s and 30s. Somebody from your past. A past situation. All right, let's get a final message from the universe. Close this reading out. We're already way past the allotted time frame here. All right, so love is the reason. Each person in your life is there for a reason, and that reason always has something to do with love, like me, the universe. Yeah, so that's what you're doing. You're understanding that this person had a reason for being in your life, right? Yeah, you may have loved them, but now you've moved on because you learned self-love. All there is to love has been there already. Yeah, right? Everything that you have loved has already been within yourself. And now you have outgrown these karmic patterns. The only difference between a friend and a foe is that you've decided where love can grow. Right? That's exactly right. There isn't a soul on the planet who doesn't crave your approval. Right? So you are making a decision as to where you want to put your love at. And where you put your love at is going to grow. All right. Thank you for watching.